This is Bakura Ryu 1228 with Team Terminal, and we're here showing you a 6 Samurai loop. Alright, and basically what we do is we abuse Kizan and Hand of the 6 Samurai to create an infinite loop that will essentially, without being able to stop it, obviously, even though decks run Valor and Maxi, will be able to bounce your entire opponent's field back to their hand, discard their entire hand, and banish their entire graveyard from play. So first, our main cards we need are Gateway and any 2 collection cards that collects Bushido counters on summon. So we're going to play our Gateway, and we're going to play our 2 United. Now we need to draw Kizan out of the deck, so we summon 1 Hand of 6 Samurai. And with this, I'll have 2 and 4 counters. I'm going to draw 1 Kizan out of the deck. Now that I have a 6 Samurai on the field, I'm able to special summon it. I will take the 4 counters off and add another Kizan to my hand, and we'll just go ahead and, for the sake of time, special summon, grab another one, and the other one. Special summon it. Now we have 4 counters left on the field. We're actually going to overlay and overlay into Ver's Ouroboros. And what he does is he can only activate 1 effect once per turn. And we're going to use the one that says send 1 card in your opponent's hand to the graveyard at random. Kind of sounds like White of Hunter, doesn't it? So, effect, we're going to detach 1 and discard 1 from his hand. Don't want to run into that. Okay. Gateway's effect, still having 4 counters on everything, we're going to use its effect. We're going to grab the Kizan back to our hand. We're now just going to go ahead and special summon Kizan. We now gather 4 counters. Using Hand's effect, we're going to tribute Kizan, and we're going to destroy our own Ver's Ouroboros. Poor guy. Okay, 4 counters still being there. We're going to go ahead and loop the Kizans back to the field. 4 counters left on everything. We're going to overlay for a second Ouroboros. Oops. Fix the camera real quick. Alright. We're going to activate Ver's Ouroboros' effect once again because it's a different monster. We'll discard that. And basically, we're just going to keep repeating the loop. By attributing Kizan, we're going to destroy him. We'll go into yet a third Ouroboros. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm really shaky. Now we're going to detach 1 and discard it out of his hand. Meep. Ice barriers. Alright. Now loop again. Tribute. Alright, now this time we're going to special 3 Kizans back to the field. Or this time we're going to overlay 2 of them. And we're going to overlay for Daigusto Emerald. And what he does is he allows us to detach 1 and turn 3 to draw 1. And you can basically see here that we're just going to keep looping Ouroboros because now we can use Hand's effect to tribute to destroy the Emerald. And with 4 counters, we can now resummon all 3 back. why 6 Samurai were capable of such stupid nonsense. They were good enough as it was. By tributing this. And let's go ahead and knock that last card out of his hand, because we don't think he really needs that. I know this loop is quite conditional, because it really requires you to have Gateway in hand, which is, you know, 1 out of 40 is pretty bad on its own. Again, really sorry for the quality, guys. Alright, from this step on, he has no hand left. And I have one hand. But from here on out, Verzorboros has 2 other effects. I can bounce a card on their field back to their hand, or I could banish a card from their graveyard. Now, you know, assuming they had a field, I would obviously bounce to the hand first, using looping Ouroboros. I would re-loop Ouroboros to send all of his cards to the graveyard. And then I'm going to loop Ouroboros again to banish every card from there. Now, when you're done, you will tribute to get rid of the Ouroboros, and you will essentially have 3 Keyzon and a hand left. He has 1 turn. Let's see, he's removing his graveyard because we're going to fast forward and say I removed his graveyard. There are 4 counters left on this. Let me go ahead and my turn. Let's see what he can do. If he top decks a Dark Hole or Heavy Storm, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, so as you see, the most he can do is that. So he's going to suicide. And as you see, we could have just summoned hand again, and with all the counters, 21, 21, 21, and could have made this 21 and attacked for game. And it says Bakura Ryu, 1228 from Team Terminal, and Marbler from Team Terminal, letting you know about the Samurai Loop.